Hey guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. Last time we left off, we investigated the Rose Garden, and now we came back to the other side to do another investigation of Manny Cochin's office. So, let's see what we can find out here. Before we even go near the statue, did we even examine his desk yet? Maybe there's stuff on here we haven't seen. It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire. Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and start examining everything. Alright, well, first off, right off the bat, I see a bottle of the ink that's so precious to everybody. There's a bottle of the ink on Mr. Cochin's desk. And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside. The seal's unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink. Hey, Ambassador, it looks like your precious ink is alright after all. What? That's odd. Ambassador, what do you mean by that? Well, it's just that there's something strange about the ink. Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please? Yeah, okay, let's talk to him about this. What the hell, what do you mean? Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about? Which one? There was more than one tonight? Huh? Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We had two fires here at the embassy tonight. What a bother all that was. Wait, but the only fire we know of is the one after the Jammin' Ninja show. Ah, well, the first occurred as the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Not wanting to cause a panic among the theater goers, we decided to keep it eternal. Then the fire after the Jammin' Ninja show was the second one of the night. Exactly. So the fire eyewitness was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? He did? Oh yeah, he mentioned about the 4th and 5th floors. Okay. I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out. Interesting. Okay. So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire? The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. I think it was left over embers from the fire of the floors above it that caused it. That's, how should I put this, a very bad stroke of luck. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye. Jeez. That's really unlucky to have two fires, jeez. I feel so sorry for you, sir. Oops, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was you wanted to ask again? We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were, and if you happen to know, what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well. Yes, very well. Let's see. I've been quite busy all day, from morning until now. First I woke up and then I brushed my teeth. After that I had a roll for breakfast. Fascinating. How about you just skip to the relevant parts for me? Oh, you're like a condensed version. Alright, I can do that for you. I still love that, like, his animation right there. It's like, ah, of course. Alright, well, let's start talking with him here. So what did Mr. Cochin you do this morning? Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja, but Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we were here tidying up his office. You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office? Why were you not cleaning your own? Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Oh yeah, you definitely forgot to mention that. Which is why both the Premium statue and the knife set are down here. I see. Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files we no longer needed and expired coupons in the fireplace. I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh? About that, I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me. An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of the secretary's anger. Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect. Odd. I Apparently orders go up the chain of command around here. Yeah, that's odd, to say the least. That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all. Or is it true that people with high power do absolutely nothing? Who knows. Okay, let's talk to him about this now. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon. Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the fifth floor alone. So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show. A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater, because I was to take part in a photo op on stage at the end of the show. There was a commemorative photo op at the end. It was a fantastic photo of the three of us, Ambassador Elba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja. He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador. When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me, but during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out. So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show? Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep. I see. Ambassador, I thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? I won't, but I want to get back to that ink now. I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink. I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came back, rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all. The fire was green. What was the cause? Well, wit crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by his lantern. And the ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also be burned green. You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that caught on fire, so that's why I was surprised to find out that it was still a bottle of ink left on his desk. The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery. What exactly was it that caught on fire in here? That is odd. Well, let's check the desk again. Maybe we've missed something here. Well, ooh, actually there is the desk. The cabinet is partially open. Maybe what's in here? It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire, but it doesn't look too damaged. Ooh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a bit. I suppose we really should take a look. Oh, wait, what is that? Or, yeah, seriously, what is this? This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. I suppose this would be another souvenir from somewhere. Wait. Notepad? Don't we have, we have a piece of evidence for that. Ooh, yeah, the note. It's the same, it looks like the same thing. Could it be one of the same? Could it be the same note? The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note that we found. Hey, you're right! What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley. Oh yes, that notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see. Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it. Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you. Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note. This looks like Manny's handwriting. I see. In that case... Oh, did you figure something out? This note was found in Albast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damascus II. Damascus II? Then this note... Yes. It was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damascus II to steal the statue. What? Manny... He tried to steal the Albas's Premiex statue? We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin? Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you right now. I have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis. I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this. Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested a theft of the statue? There's only one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation here. Anything you can tell me will be of great help, Ambassador. Okay, so now we go back and talk to him. Oh, a job. I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damas II. Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event. But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it? I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Babel's statue, well, is just a replica. And did Mr. Cochin know that the statue was a replica? Of course he knew! That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority. Yes, I understand. Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he says, let me handle it. It'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited whatever. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious. Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next ambassador. But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be. I don't know the answer to why he was trying so hard just yet, but I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness. Seems like it. Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, have you collected information that I requested? Yep, got it all right here, sir. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all. What is this, Gummy? It's all the information in the room after I got from the ambassador and Interpol. I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire. Good work, detective. Oh, it was nothing, sir. I'm an expert in getting people to talk. Wow, you two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad. What do you mean? As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day. Well, don't you worry. I'm going to find my own wonderful partner someday. And when I do, I'm going to become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right? Please don't ask me questions which I have no answers to, Kay. However, I can say that it's truly a wonderful thing that I have find a partner you can trust. You bet! So, what now, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Yes? That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon? Ooh, you mean Little Thief? You're coming to rely on it, aren't you? I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire. You got it! Alright, here we go! Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of the real modern-day Robin Hood! Whoosh. Cool. It seems... I already see a couple things here that seem off, but okay. It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible we might find an escape route the person KU saw is used as well. Ooh, what is this? Is this some sort of light show I was not told about? This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted. Really? That is certainly one interesting device we have there, Miss Faraday. At least it's about time we return to our investigation. Well, not exactly, because I think I want to take a break right here. So next time we'll be going through the recreated office here from being used by the little thief to see what else we can find. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. I'll see you guys later.